Hey guys, Michael MGF here, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the LEGO Minifigures Series 3. And today I have the lame Guitarist here. Say hi, I guess.
Stop.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, he's on mute. These guys are found at ToysRus for about $2.99 each. Oh, where's the bag? I just had it. Here it is. As you can see, it has, this is the bag. You'll find a whole box of these at ToysRus, at least I did. Thankfully they weren't that popular in my ToysRus, so I was happy about that because the box wasn't touched when I saw it. And I've heard with other people the box got totally destroyed almost. Everyone just brutally mauled the box when they saw it in other states. Thankfully that wasn't me. But with this bag, you may notice, like in the LEGO Minifigures Series 2 bag, there's a little barcode here, and that's how we were able to tell from the last series. LEGO made it a little bit more difficult this time and took away that barcode. And I'm assuming now they have these dots here. This is how you tell. I'm not sure if you can see, but that little thing right there, that you're going to have to see and look for when you're trying to get these guys. That's the only way. Or you can just feel them, you know, that option's still there. But I just went along with the dots and feeling them, and that eventually worked out for me. I did end up getting a few extras, but I'm going to trade those off. So, yeah. But this wave is pretty cool, but there's already pictures for Series 4. Those actually look even better than this one. LEGO released Series 4 pictures, like the day after I found these at my ToysRus. Okay, I'm going to start with the Hula Dancer, because she's right there. And I'm just going to go all the way down, you know. Alright, so with the Hula Dancer, we've got, she has a new printed face. And she has a printed flower in her hair. But the hair piece isn't new, it's just they printed a flower in there, so that's the only new part. These are actually not the same as the, well, they are the same as the Mexican dude from Series 2, except they're obviously brown and have no detail. I don't think LEGO should have included these. They should have just used something else. I don't know. But this skirt that she has was actually a pain in the ass to get on when I first got her. Okay. She has the little flower necklace thingy going along there. Really there's not a whole lot with this one, but she is pretty cool. So, and all these figures do come with the black stand, as you can obviously tell. They always have and they always will. Here is the wrapper, which was the highlight of this series of figures. You can see he has a totally new radio slash boombox thing. The only thing I don't like is how LEGO put gold on nearly every part of him that he has. He has a gold necklace, a gold microphone, gold teeth, gold hat, and a gold radio. So it's like, what the heck? I'm pretty sure rappers and street punks don't have everything gold on them. But I mean, it's LEGO. They do stupid stuff like that. And he can obviously hold it very well, you know. He's got his underwear showing. Yay! No. Let's see here. The microphone is, I believe it's the same as the singer's microphone, only obviously instead of it being silver, it's gold. And then he has some chains and some detail going on his belt there. It's pretty cool. And the hat is way better than all LEGO's other hats, except Rapper's hats are not curved, they're just flat, like LEGO's very first hat. That's the way they are, not like this, but I mean, this is still kind of cool. But there is a lot of nice detail on the Rapper. And then you can see he's got a LEGO head there, and on his belt there. And he has a little cash symbol on his necklace thingy, so, we've got the race car driver. The race car driver has new printed head, blonde hair. It's basically, this hair is just plain overused. But yeah, they reuse this hair again. So, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. They only used it once in this series, which is a shock. Normally LEGO uses it on like every one of their figures. Anyways, he has this letters right there. It spells Octon. I can't really read that, his name right there, but you know. And there's the back of him. He's all red, obviously. And now we have the ape. I'm gonna try to move a little closer here. Hang on, guys. I've got some little bit of background noise. You guys probably can't hear it. I can, and if it gets too loud, you know. So quick cut off, guys. Okay. Barely even noticed the cutoff, I bet. Anyways, the ape or the gorilla. This guy is probably the hardest one to find in the whole box. I know I had a really tough time trying to find this guy, and I ended up buying a few extras because this guy was just that hard. With this guy, the ape's or the gorilla's bag, there's like no dots. The dots aren't even there when I was looking, and it was a really hard one to get. This is gonna be a pain, and he's actually not even my favorite in this whole series. So yeah, but the ape or the gorilla, I gotta stop calling him the ape. He's the gorilla. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so he is actually a sweaty guy in a costume, which basically represents Disney World. Because I'm not sure if any of you know, but in the backgrounds of Disney World, it's not the same. You'll find, if you go in the castings areas, where only the employees to Disney World are allowed, I've been there, and what I saw was Mickey Mouse with his mask off, smoking a cigarette. It was hilarious. But that's basically what goes on in the backgrounds of Disney World. I kind of knew that from the start when I went there when I was like 5. But anyways, guys, he's obviously a sweaty guy in a costume with a printed face, and he has a zipper in the back. Yay! But his mask is a new sculpt and is pretty nice. So, sorry if you guys hear any background noise. I'm not sure if you will, but I can certainly hear it. My mom has some company over. But, okay, so the Sumo Wrestler, he's next. This guy is a brand new printed face, and he basically is reusing the Karate Masters trophy from the last Series 2, and it's basically just a new color. This hair, I'm not sure if any of you have noticed already, but this could obviously easily be used for Rom Coda from the Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2 and the first game. That's why I bought a double of this guy, because I'm going to be making Rom Coda, hopefully, if I ever do get around to it. But he has a printed torso, but I do think that he should... Hang on, guys, one sec. Cutoffs. Anyways, what I do think with the Sumo Wrestler is I think they should have made a new sculpt, or like, let me see if I have Chewbacca somewhere. Okay. Like Chewbacca. He has, like, his headpiece kind of connects to his chest, and it bulges out more than a normal minifigure would. And I do think they should have included something similar or related to that with this figure. But, I mean, it's not really that big of a problem, but I just figured that would be better. Then here we've got the baseball player, which kind of stands out to me only because the color, and I just like his jacket and his baseball bat. It's kind of cool. The baseball bat is actually really nice. It's very similar to Brick Arms, only obviously it's a different sculpt, and you have the little white handle here. But I still like both baseball bats. But it's definitely really cool. He has his face is very normal. It's just very simple. It's nothing big. He has the letter C on the top on his hat there. This guy has the same hat as the rapper here. Obviously different color and different printing. And right there, you can see his jacket's really nice, and you got the belt there, and no back printing. So he's really nice, and he comes with his own stand, just like every figure here. I'm not going to repeat that. Next we got the Samurai, which I thought had had some really useful parts. First things first, we haven't seen this chest piece or this helmet for a while now. I bought 3 of him, only because you could easily use his armor for Separatist leaders, bounty hunters, sig figs, etc. He has a gunmetal sword, which is the same one from Prince of Persia, only it's not square going around here. And then he's got the printed legs here, and bearded face here. And then right here he's got his robe, I guess. And then his armor covers that robe. One sec. Putting his head back on. But this guy is definitely really cool, and sorry about the background noise. I doubt you could hear it though. One sec, guys. Sorry about all the terrible cutoffs, guys, but it's kind of a busy day in my house, so. Okay, moving on. We've got the Skateboarder. Skateboarder, am I calling her a skateboarder, guys? I'm a miserable failure to human life. No, but this is the, turn off this. This is the, snowboarder, not skateboarder. God, I'm an idiot. Alright, she has a new, no, it's actually, I don't think this is a new snowboard sculpt, but I know it's a new color and new printing. So that's kind of cool. And they are reusing the Hoth goggles. Yay! No, but I'm not really that excited about these. That kind of ruined it for me, and they're using the city helmet again. They used the city helmet at least twice in this series, so I'm not that happy with it. But if you take her, damn it. One sec, guys. Okay, guys, I'm really sorry for all these terrible cutoffs. It's really getting on my nerves. But, I doubt any of you even noticed, and I shouldn't even be complaining, but I couldn't find, I knew if I didn't do it now, I wouldn't have gotten the urge to do this video later, so. But she's pretty cool. If you take her helmet off, there's her, face printing, so. F you, snowboard. It's mean. And now there's a hair on it. Ugh. I'm, like, being too rough. No! Okay, with her jacket, see she has some zippers everywhere. About 4 zippers. No, 5, actually. And there's pink going everywhere, you know. Pink snowboarder. So that's her. Then we've got the tennis player. She's pretty simple. Basically, you just got the nurse hair from the first series of minifigures. They brought that back, but now it's a reddish color. And, she's a ginger. She has a brand new tennis racket. Lego has not used that before. And then, her torso, new printing, along with her legs. They got the yellow going around there for her knees, I guess. So that's her. She's pretty simple. And then here we've got the mummy, which is another highlight of the series. You can see the mummy. He has arm printing, side leg printing, leg printing, belt printing, torso printing, back printing, and face printing. That's a lot of printing. So Lego obviously put more work into this guy than any other figure in this series, I bet. He's got the red scorpion. I don't know why he has that. I'm pretty sure mummies don't walk around holding scorpions. His face is white with some green under there with green eyes. Then basically you can just look at all the toilet paper wrapped around this guy. But yeah, self-explanatory. That's the mummy. Then we've got the alien, which is not my favorite, and definitely not a highlight of this series. He's using the Squidman head, which I never originally ever liked, the Squidman head. It was just never a good head to me. It's just downright weird. And his head is basically the same as Squidman, except he doesn't have the Squidman. I don't think he has the top printing there. I don't know though. But here he has the golden gun, laser gun thing. This was used from the Lego Minifigure Series 1 Spaceman and with the Cyborg, which I'll show you next. This guy has a little purple lightsaber hilt, which is shorter than others. And then he has light gray arms, and his head is obviously light green, and he has light green hands, purple legs. So this guy may be useful to you if some of you have a figure who needs purple legs or a torso. But his torso has really nice printing. You can see, it's pretty cool. He's definitely nice, but except the head. The head ruins him. For me at least. The Cyborg, this guy is pretty nice, except I would have expected something more like RoboCop for a Cyborg. This guy looks more like an alien Cyborg. He has the same exact gun as the alien, only the gun is gunmetal and the blade is red. And his arm is gunmetal with his little hook hand. Then he has the peg leg, like you would have seen with the pirates. That's my first. I've never had a peg leg before, so that was kind of new to me. But I don't think they should have given him a peg leg. They should have just given him something else, because that just makes him look like a robotic pirate. Seriously. What the hell is that? But, you can see here, he's got the torso printing. So that's pretty nice. And then he's got his helmet. This is the this is a Space Police helmet, only black. And he's using the translucent yellow city visor. And then this face. So, half his head is robotic, obviously. But he's definitely pretty nice. I don't really have a whole lot of cons with him except him having a pirate leg. Okay. Just do that. Then we got the pilot. This guy, I like everything about him except his face. His face just looks plain weird. It doesn't even look like a mustache. It looks more like a milk mustache to me. It just looks odd. But, whatever. He has a really nice torso. For all you World War II fans, this is going to be a great figure for you guys to get, because he not only does come with a really nice torso you could use for Russians, tank drivers, you know. And he also has the dark tan backpack, which you've never seen before, which is also useful. Not only that, but he also comes with a dark brown helmet. This helmet's been used many times, but you guys know what that helmet is. And then you just get gray goggles. I would have been nicer if we got some black goggles, but who am I to complain? Here we have the Indian Chief. This guy goes along very nicely with the normal Indian that we saw in the first series. He has the same spear that we saw in Series 2 with the Spartan Warrior, only it's not like this whole area is gunmetal and this is silver. This time, this whole area is brown and this is silver. So, headpiece is very interesting. There's a lot of printing on it. And then you can see his hair in the back of it, which is pretty nice. Lots of striping and black details. Here we've got his printed torso with printed legs and belt. No back printing, nor does he have printed arms. He doesn't need those. So that's him, the biggest hairpiece ever. Then we have the elf, which is kind of weird. His ears are actually molded and printed onto his hair, and his hair is brand new hairpiece. He has a really nice printed face, and then, gosh, this guy has a lot of detail. Look at all that detail on his shield. He got the little, almost looks like a reindeer, but that looks more like a moose, I guess. I don't care. So here we've got the torso printing and the leg printing and belt printing. So it all looks really, really nicely detailed. And then he's got his crossbow. It's not really a crossbow. It's actually a bow and arrow. Sorry, guys. He has the dark green cape. We've seen Legos use capes before. You know what a cape is, guys. So that's him. And he also has sand green arms. Now, lastly, to sum this all up, this long video, we have the Fisherman. He comes with a sand green fish, which was used in the Lego Pirate set, and he comes with a fishing pole, which is pretty cool. And then his hat, which has been used many times in Lego City and other Lego themes, but this time it is dark blue. So it's pretty cool. Then he has the Santa beard, which I'm not going to make Santa, but if I ever do, I know where to get a good beard. And then he has the orange legs with the torso printing. And he is a light blue torso. And then his face, let me... Yeah. Come out, stupid head. Okay. Alright. So here is his head. Not that any of you care, but there he is. And then his beard goes on like that. And then his hat goes on his head. Very simple. And then just like that. I don't even know why I explained that, because it's pretty obvious. I don't know why I explained that, but alright guys, so basically, that is LEGO Minifigures Series 3. I explained how I found these guys and which ones I wanted. Series 4 will obviously be a better series. You can look up pictures of those. But again, here's what the bag looks like, but I'm sure you already know. It's a pretty good series, but not LEGO's best series. But it is definitely cool. My personal favorites that I would recommend would be, my top 3 favorites would have to be the Mummy, the baseball player, and the rapper. So that's it. And if you guys need the barcodes, there still is barcodes, but instead of having barcodes on them, there's little dots and rectangles. So I'll put a link to those in the description below. But for now, here's LEGO Minifigures Series 3, and when Series 4 comes out within the next few months, I'll pick those up and review those. The new LEGO Star Wars sets are coming out in a week or two, and I'm not going to be getting those myself. I'll get those for Christmas, because it saves me money. But I will pick up the Mandalorian Battle Pack and just a Clone Battle Pack, just to review those, and just to get a taste of what they'll be like. So on Christmas Day, when I build all the sets, it'll be really, really cool. Okay guys, that's really it, and we're still working on my city. I'm going to the LEGO store tomorrow to pick up the Grand Emporium and a few other sets for that, and there'll be a picture of my LEGO city right after this, so you can go ahead and look at that. But this has been LEGO Minifigures Series 3, obviously. Alright guys, see you later, and here's the picture of my LEGO city.